Hi, today I'm reporting live from Memorial University with two physical education students in HKR learning how to properly pitch a tent. Okay, today I'm here with
Demi Felly
and
April Yetman. And today we're going to show everybody how to properly set up a tent, a 3-person tent, without having great difficulty.
So, how would you know where to pitch a tent?
There are several factors to consider when choosing a place to set up a tent. One of them would be choose a level and shaded site. The site should have a good drainage in case of wet weather. And you got to make sure there is a bare minimum of roots and rocks on the ground where your tent will sit. You need to be close to water supply, and the tent needs to have open space surrounding it. And also you have to consider the layout, like where to cook, where to wash, where to eat, and to light a fire.
So, I see that you have a tarp there. What's the purpose of the tarp?
First we got to start by laying a tarp on the ground where your tent will go. The purpose of having a tarp underneath your tent is to protect it so that it doesn't wear any holes in the vinyl and to keep the floor of your tent dry and clean. Your tarp should also be smaller than the base of your tent so water don't flow underneath. I'll show you an example of how to lay a tarp underneath your tent.
Now we are going to take the tent and its parts. So here are the stakes that we have that you use to keep the tent into the ground, which we will demonstrate when we put up the tent.
And here we have the poles, which you put into the tent to give the tent its shape. And we will put these poles together as a demonstration. So they just snap together like this. Okay, and this is how this goes, and now we'll put it onto the tent as a demonstration.
Okay, so now we are going to roll out our tent.
And inside your tent, you will find a fly that goes on top of your tent. Okay, so once you got your tent folded out and laid out, you got to make sure you look for the entrances to your tent. There's going to be 2. So you got to turn your entrances to an area where you have space to get in and out of your tent.
Sarah, would you mind giving us a hand to rotate our tent, please? So you notice that our tarp is larger than our tent, so that means that we now have to roll the tarp underneath the tent so that the tarp will be smaller than the base of our tent, so that no water drainage will be able to get under it.
As you can see now, you can't see any of the tarp, and this is the way the tarp should be underneath our tent. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to snap the poles onto the tent to give the tent shape. So the first thing it does is take the center of your tent and hook it into the middle of your poles. Like this. Okay, you can start with your poles out, or you're going to have them unsnapped at the beginning. For us right now, it's easier to do it with the poles already together. Okay, so you take these pieces here that's on your tank, and you just snap them onto the pole that's next to the tank. Okay, now you can see that we got our poles snapped into our tank.
Okay, so now we're going to put the poles into the tag holes. By doing this, we just pull on each side and pull the tank up and bend it into the holes. And you notice that there is 2 holes, and you put it in the last hole.
So what is this orange part used for?
So this is called a fly that you put over your tent to protect your tent from different weather conditions.
Okay. Now make sure this is in the center line. This here.
Okay, so now you can see that we have some Velcro straps here that you got to clip onto the pole so the fly will not fall off.
Got it? Come on.
Not right over here.
Yeah, and yeah, obviously.
This side was not working. Oh,
It's almost like it's here.
you know, dig out a deep.
Still lined up and that's it?
Okay, now we're going to snap the poles of the tank into the holes of the fly.
So what are these strings used for?
These strings are used to hold out the front of the fly
Okay.
so that the water can just run down off the fly.
And
just
not
hold-
running under your tarp?
Right. So you can lay your extra luggage, your backpacks and everything underneath here and it will not get wet.
So would you do the same with these strings too?
Yes, you can just hold them really tightly right here in case you're in an area where your fly would blow off and you just tie it to the ground.
Okay. Okay, so how many people would you fit in this tank?
This tank is a 3-man tank, but you can get many more types of tanks.
And and many different sizes, I guess.
Right.
Okay, so thank you for helping us show how to properly build a tent. And I would like to thank the girls for participating and showing us.
It was our pleasure.
Okay, this is Sarah Pilgrim reporting live from Outdoor News.